Do you know that you can actually multiply a single bud into 100 of Oxalis plant? Yes, in this video I'll be taking you through my process and progress to make the Oxalis plant multiplantation. Separating buds from a single plant would be a challenging process for the beginners, as the soil needs to be loose enough to allow the Oxalis buds come out easily from the soil. Once you successfully separated branches of Oxalis, make sure all of them having roots and their bulbs as well. And let's keep them in a separate place. Sometimes you might find healthier buds which is having very less amount of roots, or there is no bulb but still it grows well. And that actually is a new branch which is growing newly and is waiting for a new bulb to grow. Once you keep them separately, those buds needs to be washed too with a spray or maybe a little amount of water, so the excessive clays or soil can be washed away for further plantation. I'm checking the soil very carefully as I don't want to miss any bulbs or roots, as they are very potential to grow another Oxalis plant. And here you didn't notice that I break some of the bigger bulbs, and that actually makes a separate plant with multiple branches. I keep only one bulb to grow in a single pot for you. That process also will be shown in this video. Now the soil checking process is almost done from this side, and there is nothing left so far, I believed, and as I have checked very properly. So here we found a lot of Oxalis plant buds, and there are a lot of bulbs that I also break them into pieces for multiplantation, and that will actually help us to grow bushy. Now we can prepare the soil to move into the next process. Soil making process, we have a video separately, as this has some tips and tricks that helps the plant growing faster. Simply you can find that video link in the description, or I'll put that in I button. After preparing the soil, let's clean the excessive soil or clays inside from the root of that Oxalis bulb, and let's put gently in the soil bed. Here is a tips: plant those buds or bulbs by maintaining a row or column so they can grow by having space, and it will help them to spread inside the soil as well. Take a little time and nicely plant them, and don't leave the bulbs. Bulbs should be in right position on the soil to grow faster. I really appreciate that you are watching this video patiently. We're really close to the next step of this video. So before that, if you didn't subscribe this channel yet, please make sure you subscribe this channel. What you can see is now I am spraying in 1 week of growth of this plant, and soon after we will see that 2 and 3rd week of growth. 2nd and 3rd week is very crucial for this plant because they are really struggling to grab the new soil, and it should be suitable for them. And you need to be really grateful, and you need to be really careful for this soil and watering thing as well, because they didn't want to take too much water, and indirect sunlight also they really required, and direct sunlight can be harm for these tiny little buds. That you please ensure while you are planting and keeping them in a separate and indirect sunlight places. These were I just taken from the first 2 and 3rd week of growth, and now we are heading to just 3 months of growth, and where I got really massive amount of Oxalis plants. A lot of people do common mistakes. They didn't separating the buds to multiply. Here I am trying to find some good healthy bulbs from the well-grown plants. Also, we need to try not to harm the mother plant, as the bulb doesn't goes much deeper of the soil, so it can be easier for you to grab it and plant in a different pot for another result. Let's treat the single bulb as a double plant, because you'll be really happy and shocked once you saw the result in next couple of weeks. That also will be shown in the same video. After checking the bulbs, you need to keep the plant gently in the same place, and if it is required any soil, please you can also add. Now this single bulb, why I am not breaking from the middle, that I will be explaining in next few seconds. Let's just finish the planting process by putting the bulb into the right direction. And after the putting the bulb, you need to spray the water, as this is must for the newbie plants. Right after 30 to 40 days, it started growing with multiple leaf branches. And why I was not breaking the bulb, because of I just want more branches, leaves from the buds, because that buds was very healthier and they really seems happy and glowing with the purple colored leaf. And see, in next couple of month I was having lot of flowers, lot of branches, and here is the result in front of you guys. And that's how I make my Oxalis plant goes bushy. Today finally I have found a new member in Oxalis garden, which was a long awaited plant, and yes, it is the green shamrock. Anyway, the purple shamrock experiment went very well, as you can see in this video, and also you can see my previous videos too for other plants from the channel that you may not engaged yet. So the green shamrock I was looking from a long time, and finally I found from a local plant shop, and the price is very good, reasonable. It's just 15 cents. They do have similar types of flowers as the purple shamrock does. So unexpectedly I got a growing cutting inside the shamrock plant. So that's a bonus, I think. Hoping to see you in another video of green shamrock soon, guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, do not forget to like and subscribe and share this video anytime. Thank you so much.